Hi everyone, it's Chenzo from Reality Art Pod, here to talk about the challenge All Stars 5, Episode 6, titled A Star Holder is Born. Last week on the challenge, competitors played match game trivia and drank nasty shakes.
I hate this ring.
And when Frank and Sam won, they decided to flip the game, which saw Devin and Leroy pick to face Adam and Steve in elimination. Dario called Devin ugly, and Devin and Leroy were eliminated from the game. Before I dive in, I put a link in the description to my playlist where you can catch up on my previous recaps. My videos aren't meant to replace the original material, so if you missed the episode, I encourage you to seek it out before watching my video. I also put a link in the description so you could try Paramount Plus for free and binge tons of Challenge and Challenge All-Stars. But let's dive into it. Following Devin and Leroy's departure, Veronica and Frank are happy that they flipped the game and are fit to continue their plan to target Dario, Ashley, Amber, Fessy, and Turbo and Nani. The players bring the club home. Dario is wanting to eventually talk to Ashley about their previous relationship, but he doesn't want to ruin her good time because Ashley and Amber are queening out in the yard and having a great time. The following day, Shane and Devon have a strategy session. Devon is teamed up with the overdogs and Shane is teamed with the underdogs. They end up satisfied with playing the middle and floating through the game. They head to their daily challenge where TJ tells them Devin and Leroy's star will be up for grabs in this challenge. The first place finishing non-star holder will get the star, even if they're not the first place team overall. And the winner of this daily will send one team into the jungle elimination. They'll need to slide down a slope, which is basically a scratch off. Their bodies will scrape to unveil symbols. They'll then use those symbols at the puzzle station to decode a word. The team with the best time will win the challenge. In the first round, Sam and Frank, Corey and Big T, and Nicole and Melissa take on the challenge. Sam makes herself useful, sliding sideways and impressing Frank. Corey is doing all the hard work for his team as Big T just chills at the solving station. Melissa and Nicole suck at this. They have terrible communication and can't scrape the board. Frank and Sam win this heat, with Sam pulling through to solve the word puzzle. Next up are Fessy, Amber, Katie, Veronica, and Nani and Turbo. Amber and Fessy are hauling ass. Fessy even does a flip. It comes down to them and Nani and Turbo, but Nani and Turbo pull it together and get their word, winning the heat. Amber and Fessy come in second and are still in the running to get the star. Last up are Shane, Devon, Adam and Steve, and Ashley and Dario. Devon can't swim, so she just chills at the puzzle board as Shane takes on the physical part. Ashley's on the puzzle too, but Adam and Steve both doing the board helps them to finish first in this heat. Devon and Shane come in second, with their word being rivals, which was such an easy word. That was not fair. TJ announces the fastest non-star holding team as Frank and Sam, so they'll get the star, but Adam and Steve are first place overall. They'll be safe, protect their star, choose a team to face elimination, and most importantly, not face the jungle again. Back at the house, Nani is stressed and conspiring with Fessy. They decide to target Katie and Veronica as the house nominee, so that Adam and Steve won't send a strong team against them, but also to give them a weak opponent if they're sent in. Puppet Master Frank runs this plan back to Katie and Veronica, activating Veronica, who plans to create chaos to get the target off herself. Veronica wakes up early in the morning to stir the pot, telling Amber that Melissa and Nicole are coming for Amber, quickly stirring up the chaos she was looking for, and Amber believes this complete fabrication because she trusts Veronica. Katie pulls Melissa, who her partner has just lied on, telling Melissa that the strong players are targeting she and Nicole. Katie gives us a masterclass about how she's manipulating Melissa to get control over her. Veronica and Katie are proud of themselves as Melissa goes back to Big T and Corey, telling them that they need to vote as a unit to target a big threat in the game. They decide to try to target Ashley and Dario. They head to the deliberation where Ashley and Dario are blindsided when their name piles in, with the underdogs, including Sam and Frank, Ashley's friends, and Nani and Turbo vote for Ashley and Dario. When Amber and Fessy vote for Nicole and Melissa for targeting them, they say that's a lie, and the group knows that someone has been stirring stuff up. So Ashley and Dario will be in the jungle, and at the jungle, Adam and Steve pick Corey and Big T as their opponent, revealing that they made a deal with both Amber and Fessy and Nani and Turbo before the elimination. In the elimination, both players will be balancing on a top, tasked with reaching out and collecting 7 hanging stars. If they fall off the top, they have a 10-second penalty where they stand idle. The first team to collect all 7 stars and balance them at the center of the top in a stack will win the elimination. They get started with Ashley and Dario working well together. Corey and Big T are imbalanced and seem to be falling off more. Both teams start stacking their stars in the center, and it's anyone's game. Corey and Big T drop their stack, which devastates Melissa on the sidelines, and Ashley and Dario win the elimination, leading to Dario staring deep into Ashley's soul. So Corey and Big T are eliminated. On the way out, they agree they've mended their relationship, and they head back to pack their at the house. Back at the house, Corey tells Amber that Veronica and Katie were the big liars earlier in the episode, and Ashley and Dario finally have the conversation about their relationship. They were living together, and he basically ran away without giving her an explanation. He apologizes, and through this, they seem to come together more as a team than as a couple. So we say goodbye to Big T and Corey, starting with Big T, who probably had her quietest season ever. She had some confessionals from time to time, but ultimately didn't have a real storyline on the season, other than, I guess, reconciling with Corey, which seemed to have already resolved before the season even started. I'm kind of over Big T. She was a great character when she was a newbie underdog, but now she's a weirdly serious character and has somehow lost all the traits that made her fun along the way. And Corey, who I have a lot of similar things to say about to Big Big T, though he does stand for positive causes and acts as great representation for said causes. Saying this episode he wants to use the money to start a queer-friendly gym. He's also really athletic and a great competitor, but we haven't really seen him put in a situation where he can really shine or thrive. If he could become more of a vet player, he could be dangerous. I like that he's a constant shit stirrer and instigator, often causing drama on the show, which is always appreciated. So of these two, I'd like to see Aquaria return more. Coming into next week, I do think Veronica and Katie will face blowback from all this, but ultimately, now that Melissa has lost her two biggest allies, I feel Melissa and Nicole are most likely to be sent into elimination, and through that, the most likely to be eliminated. But that's all I have to say about this episode. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the episode and Corey and Big T's departures, and what do you think will happen next week? If you like this video, consider liking and subscribing. I'll be back next Wednesday with more challenge, also covering Survivor 48, Deal or No Deal Island, and the Traders finale and reunion tomorrow. You know where to find me. Bye.